Damn, I thought I was gonna play some music first, but I forgot I'm not on StreamYard. Ooh, happy New Year's, y'all. Happy fake New Year's, y'all. Happy Gregorian calendar New Year's, y'all. Happy. How the fuck are y'all feeling and how the hell are you doing? I don't know why I put that on child. That don't mean nothing. Okay, hold on. Let me see something here. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't care about that neither. Okay, different shit going on. Let me see this right here. Sorry, y'all. I'm playing with things. Like I ain't never played with this shit before. Anyway, how y'all feeling and how y'all doing? My name is Shri Bad Lee, aka Lee Regis's favorite heifer. Okay, and I hope y'all are doing all right. Uh, excuse me, it's 2025 and I still don't care who's in here or not. Happy to see you if you come on through, but otherwise I still don't give a shit. It's amazing how, all these things are supposed to happen in 2025, but it's the same old shit. Okay? I mean, yeah, it's only the second day, but still. Okay? Get y'all resolutions together. Get y'all shit together. I personally don't care about resolutions. I really don't, really can't anymore. I'm too old for that shit right now. That's real talking. All right. If you believe in that resolution business, you go ahead, enjoy life, enjoy yourself. Just like, if you believe in this is New Year's, this is the real New Year's, shake out. That's the best you can do. And that's the best I'm gonna do for you. Cause yeah, whatever. Right? So, random thoughts. I got a lot of those. So maybe it's only good that two people are up in here and everybody probably wait until I get to navigate through YouTube streets. But no, we can go through the random thoughts first. It's cold outside. All right? It's real cold outside where I'm at. It was nicer this morning, but now it's brick freaking city out there, okay? But it's like a crescent moon out, and the moon looks beautiful, okay? It really does, but I noticed that it's one of those nights where I can actually see the outline of the moon, and I can see that a little bit is covered, and I can see the crescent part. Hello, thank you. Um, and I said to myself, that looks so beautiful, but this is not a good thing. It really is not a good thing. You see, the reason why, no, the reason why I could see all of that, and it was so clear, it was probably like one star out there. The reason why it's so clear and I could see the moon like that and one star is because of something called light fog. And light fog is not a good thing. All right? Hi there. For those of you who yeah. So light fog is the fact that there are so many lights coming from the earth going up towards the sky that we can't see all the stars. Okay? It's a sort of light pollution, you know? If you go to a place like in the woods where it's pitch black, there's no real light, maybe except for a fire, and you look up and you're like upstate New York, you're going to see a whole lot of stars. All right? And it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to block you. Maybe my breath does stink, but somebody loves it. Right? Buy me some floss. Find my cash app and send me enough money for floss. It's kind of expensive nowadays. I don't like the regular floss. I like the bamboo floss with a little charcoal in it, the organic shit. And that's like $10. So send me a cash app, $10 for floss, and maybe I won't talk like my breath stink, okay? Not like you should really give a fuck anyway. We're in between the computer screens, so how the fuck would you know if my breath stink? And if you really think my breath stinks, it's probably your upper lip that you're smelling, okay? So don't worry about how I talk. Worry about what you're breathing in and out, okay? Anyway, HM, I hope that's a good challenge for you. Anywho, more random thoughts. Okay. Well, if I use a lot of toilet paper, wouldn't that be a good thing if I use a lot of toilet paper? You know, HM, you must be psychic because I do use a lot of toilet paper right now. You see, I'm on my period and I don't use tampons. And a lot of times these maxi pads, they don't fucking cover it, okay? So I do need to put some toilet paper over my shit to make sure I don't bleed out because I'm a real woman and not a bitch. Okay? Thank you, babies. Um, you know. So maybe you should send me some money for some fucking toilet paper, baby, because I do use a lot. Because sometimes my flow is crazy. Okay, my flow be crazy than a motherfucker, man. So yeah, send me something for that toilet paper. Okay. The fuck? What's up, Room Shake? How you doing, boo? Hey, you chose it, bitch. You the one that chose the conversation. The fuck? You anything else you want to control? You know what? I got something for you to control. Why don't you control this real quick? Control that. All right. So now that that's over, back to my four people and getting it back with the random thoughts. Okay. Hey. Cause in 11 days I'm gonna be 50. And I know I'm supposed to be giving these big speeches about the things I'm gonna do and not gonna do on fucking YouTube and all this other shit. But hey, things change like the wind. You know, I could sit here and be like, I ain't gonna come on here as much. Bitch, I already don't come on here as much. Okay? I'm gonna take a break. I already take break. All right? I'm gonna change how I talk. Not really, because if somebody like HM comes back in the building, we will not be able to control what the fuck comes out of my mouth. Okay? Because motherfuckers really be well, you know what? That's nice. That's so wonderful. I hope you have enough toilet paper. Okay? Let's see. I hope you have enough toilet paper, baby. All right, I ain't sending you no toilet paper. You got to go find HM to talk about that, okay? But back to oh yeah, you coming to be? Listen, I'm trying to come back to Bigo Room Shaker. I'm trying to come back. Now I'm almost finished cleaning up. These are some good random thoughts right here, okay? I'm almost done cleaning up my exercise space so that I can come to Bigo and give them a class, okay? Or talk some shit, show my face or some shit, cause you know that be what these people be looking for. They be like, you don't show your face, you don't cam up. Wait a minute, that's navigating through YouTube streets. That's something a little different. And I kind of want to stick to these random thoughts right now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it focused. We gonna get back on that room shaker. But yes, I do want to come back to Bigo, y'all. Thank you to my moderator. I appreciate you. Happy New Year to you. To my moderator, I will not say who it is. Okay. All right, we just gonna leave it like that. There and so. Okay. Yes. So where the fuck was I at? Oh, with the random thoughts. Oh yeah. Um, people were nice enough to ask me how I'm doing when they see me in the chats. Because I found out on Monday that my friend had passed away from a heart attack. Now, he won the he Balance is key, y'all. Balance is motherfucking key, okay? Let me say that before I go any further. This is what this death has taught me, that balance is key. All right? The reason why is because I have found out that, well, I got reminded. Let me not say I found out because, I be forgetting shit. My friend had heart surgery 10 years ago. Okay? 10 years ago. Chilling for 10 years after this heart surgery. And then he passed. So there was a discussion amongst my peoples that he didn't do the right things after the surgery 10 years ago, which is why he died the other day. And what was he doing? The same old shit before he got the surgery. Drinking, smoking, and eating whatever the fuck he wanted, okay? He ain't follow no doctor's orders, none of that shit. All right? And when that was brought up, you know me, I had to be the devil's advocate. Hey, Lady La, how you doing? Happy New Year again, babes. Child, we're going to get back to the random thoughts in a second, but this is how my life be playing, y'all. This is how my life does play out, okay? My homeboy died, all right, that I knew from fucking high school and shit. My period came, okay? So I spent the whole yesterday sleeping, and I ain't stay up for no fucking ball dropping, all right? By the time I became cognizant of any fucking thing, I look at my phone and my phone is dead. So this is why I had to send Happy New Year's late to some folk. Okay, and this is why I haven't been on Bigo yet, because that phone's dead. All right, anywho, got that out the way. Let's get back to my homeboy. So, me being devil's advocate and Debbie Downer and shit like this, I said to the people I said, what if he did everything right and he still passed when he passed? You know what I mean? 10 years since that surgery. What if he did everything right and still got let go? And they was like, oh, Shri, you being so negative and dun dun dun. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm not being negative at all. Okay? Because I'm being a fucking realist, y'all. I'm keeping it real. When it comes to debt, it don't matter if you healthy and strong or you sickly and weak. You know what I'm saying? When it's your time, it's your time. Ain't nobody controlling that shit. What's up, Daquan? Happy New Year. You feel me? Like, who the fuck is controlling their debt? Most nobody. Okay? 99% of this population is not controlling when they debt. Okay? They not controlling it. Because if that's the case, no child will die. You wouldn't want to see no child die. Come on now. The elderly will not die, because if they don't feel like dying, they gonna control that too. All right? We don't control when you die, But this is where the balance come in, y'all. Because I guarantee you that even though that motherfucker wasn't doing the right things physically, that motherfucker was the king of happiness. You hear me? My homeboy smiled through a whole bunch of shit. And don't get me wrong, he was going through stress. Okay? He was going through the bullshit. All right? Hey, what's up, Regis? How you doing? All right? For those of y'all who don't know who Regis is, the favorite heifer, I'm Regis's favorite heifer. Regis is in the chat. Okay? Because motherfuckers be like, hey, Regis. And I'll be like, oh, shit. Y'all better not mistake it. Please call me Cherie. Y'all ain't getting it. Anyway. They ain't had no apostrophe for the font that I used, okay? For y'all to understand what the fuck. Anyway, that's another random thought right now. But yeah, balance is key because my homeboy, he was happy drinking and smoking and not eating right. Okay? That motherfucker will have a smile on his face and a smile for you too. Okay? Even before he was ready to fuck somebody up, he had a smile on his face. He's like, oh, hey, we gonna fuck somebody up? Oh shit. Let's go fuck them up, y'all. This is how happy my peoples was, okay? When I was going through the shit and I was down, I could walk up the block and check my homie. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even drinking. He'd be like, yo, everybody, like somebody had passed me a drink. He'd be like, nah, she don't drink. Fuck wrong with you? Give me that. All right? That's how he was, okay? He knew what it was for me, but he was happy doing what the fuck he do. So balance is key because he made all y'all motherfuckers happy when y'all was alive. Every one of y'all got a joke, got something, got a good memory, all kind of shit of him, right? So even though he ain't do right for himself, somehow he did right for your ass. So check that balance right there. Yeah, we could sit here and be like, oh, he ain't do this right, he ain't do that. That nigga, that motherfucker dead. What he gonna do now? The fuck he gonna do now? And y'all forgive me if it seems like I have a morbid outlook on death right now. I'm looking at elderly people, like 90-year-old people going through shit, and I'm looking at 40-something, 50-something-year-old people going through shit. Hell, every once in a while, I get hit with a 20-year-old getting shot up or some ass shit. Okay? So, it is what it is. And I don't want to be numb to this shit, you know? I'll tell y'all another thing about death and all that, death and life. That shit is a balance for real, yo. Because every time I deal with a death, that shit affects me. I'm fucking crying. I'm going through it because this motherfucker was close to me and that motherfucker was close to me this way and boop boop. At some point in time, I'm going to get a little bit of inspiration, y'all. Something that's going to make me say, yo, life is fucking amazing, yo. All right? Because that's how Most High work. You could call it Jesus. You could call it God. You call it whatever the fuck you want today. I'm calling it Most High. All right? Without saying too much, I have an inspiration, okay? This inspirational person in my life was literally left for dead. Okay? If I told y'all what this person went through, and I think I mentioned it once before, y'all can travel back in time and try to figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. But it's a real life motherfucker, man. This motherfucker was left for dead. This motherfucker was a vegetable after what happened to this motherfucker. And this motherfucker was real close to me. You hear me? Real close to me. But real far away. And all I could do was pray. All I could do was pray. And have faith in Most High. Because this motherfucker is a resilient ass motherfucker. And they know how to heal themselves in more ways than one. Okay? They already had the miracle story. Thank you, Daquan. Appreciate you. Okay? Activate. When this shit happened to him, and I'll say that much, when it's a him, okay? When this shit happened to him, this motherfucker couldn't talk, couldn't move one side of his body. When I say one side, couldn't move the arm, the leg, couldn't blink the eye, nothing. You understand? They thought the motherfucker was gonna die any minute. They done did surgeries here, surgeries there, surgeries here, surgeries there. And you sitting there, if I told you exactly what the fuck it was, you'd be like, bitch, what? What's up, Joe number one? Hey, Miss Raz. Happy New Year to y'all. That shit must have happened about 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. I could get the exact date. I smoked too much. It's been a couple of years. Okay? And this motherfucker right now, y'all, right the fuck now, I get videos of this motherfucker talking, walking, lifting up shit with the side that it wasn't supposed to move no more. Face good, teeth good, head good, hair growing, all kinds of shit. Every time I get a fucking tragedy, it's like the Most High be like, okay, go ahead, go through this shit real quick. Go through as much as I'm gonna let you go through. Okay, now, watch this. So I get some balance. And I cry either way. Because I'm like, look at that. I'm looking at that right here. But then I could just turn around and look at some life right here, yo. Man, that shit is on point. That shit is motherfucking amazing, yo. The fuck? So I'm going to cry again, okay? I'm telling y'all. I'm going to cry again. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to be fucked up and da-da-da and all this shit. I'm going to think of my own mortality and all of that. Hell, I might even be scared for a hot second of my own death and what would happen and this and that. We gotta find peace within ourselves. We gotta find gratitude within ourselves. We gotta find self-love, self-worth, whatever that looks like to you. I'm not gonna say happiness, you know what I mean? I won't say that. I tell you, my boy was the picture of happiness. But I won't say find your happiness, because some people's happiness is the result of other people's misery. So I'm not going to say that. You know? Just find your own self-worth, self-love, self-action. Fucking activate. Okay? Of course it's okay to cry. I'm a crybaby, Miss Raz. I don't give a fuck. You already know. I don't give a fuck. Now, before we get to navigating through these YouTube streets, I want to mention one more thing, that's a random thought. I should have put it under New York shit, but, I ain't got enough New York shit. That's the only New York shit I got. And it's an update, okay? And, this New York shit as an update is a lesson for everybody, all right? Don't believe the hype. All right, y'all already know about propaganda, subliminal messages, all this extra shit. AI don't make it no motherfucking better. All right? When y'all read something in the news, go to the next source. Be like a journalist. Don't believe the first thing that you see. All right? Look into it, Everybody's now talking about discernment, which is crazy because I was talking about discernment 4-5 years ago. But hey, whenever everybody else is catching up, that's well and good. Hey, catch up when you can, okay? All right, enjoy feeding your face. And let me give y'all the context of what I'm talking about here. Now I already told y'all about the lady on the subway that got burnt, that got lit on fire by another cat, right? By the migrant. And everybody was like, why is this lady just standing there letting herself get burned, right? Now, as they were putting out different newspaper articles and things like this, they showed a lady, a white, younger looking lady. I think her name was Amy or some ass shit. Oh, this is the lady, this is the lady, this is the lady. But the regular news is telling you that they didn't let out the name of the lady yet. Okay? But you got mad people. They don't give a fuck. This is the lady. This is the lady. They found the lady. They did not find the lady yet. Yo, I even read newspaper articles that was saying that was an AI image and that shit was fake. You think people was believing that? Nope. Madder than a motherfucker. Okay, you driving all right, be safe. Madder than a motherfucker when I'm telling them that's not the real lady. That's a fake person. That's AI. Mad at me, yo. And guess what? I was fucking right, yo. The lady turned out to be an older woman who was homeless. Okay? So now I can understand why she allowed herself to get burned. All right? Apparently this lady, she had depression, all kind of shit. I think she had some sort of mental illness or something because she wandered back to where she used to live looking for her moms, didn't even know that the moms passed, all kind of extra business. All right? So now with that, I understand why the lady let herself do all of that. Okay? But y'all motherfuckers is ready to fight somebody and cuss somebody out because y'all believing in bullshit. Don't do that. Okay? Don't believe everything you fucking hear, man. That shit ain't the wave, okay? That shit is not the wave. You hear me? Okay. Is that enough for the fucking random thoughts? I think so. Let's get to navigating through these goddamn YouTube streets. Let's get to that shit. Oh, shall we? Where should I begin? Oh my God. It's a lot of places where I could begin at, okay? God damn. Let's get to the fucking meat and potatoes, all right? I ended up cussing niggas out. I ended up telling niggas about theyself and motherfuckers is mad and da-da-da. And, I even sang a song and they was still mad and da-da-da-da-da. Right? Is that the best way to put it? Da-da-da-da? Yeah, was that simple enough? Hey, I gotta go into more detail a lot of times. I'll be getting too simple sometimes. Let me go a little bit more into detail. A little bit more into detail. Oh, shit. This nigga Nanny Dogs is madder at me than fucking Classic Lights. I kind of appreciate that shit, okay? I appreciate Classic Lights trying his best not to give a fuck. I appreciate it, dog. You got enough problems. Okay? You can just let me roll off your shoulder, right? Yeah. I can do that. And I'm going to pinpoint on that because, it's 8 people in here, and I figure all the 8 people in here already know what the fuck happened. But, for the sake of recapping, even though I'm not too great at that shit, I shall do it, okay? I found out that my homeboy passed on Monday. I came home early, and I said, well, let me go on YouTube to try to get my mind off of that shit because I knew I was going to see my peoples later on and, go through the bullshit with them. And when I say the bullshit, I mean crying and da 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 and talking and all that other good stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a story about that too. All right, we can go back to random thoughts later. So I got up on a panel, and I was in the chat talking shit about nanny dogs, cause that's what the fuck I do, you know. But I guess I was getting a little close to home, maybe, cause motherfuckers talking about his wife, and being that I'm in a situation where I'm in a long-term relationship, there's certain things I understand about real life fucking people, okay? And real life people in a relationship with people who are on YouTube, there's always going to be certain type of contentions going on. All right? To keep it real with you, the only way, right? Well, I can't say the only way, but if you tell your real life person that you want to be on YouTube 24/7, right? And you not making no money off of it, they don't give a fuck about you. Okay? That's what I want to say. They feel better off with you doing what the fuck you do. Okay? And let me go a little bit further. Even if the real life person knows that you go on YouTube and they have an understanding of that, they also know you're not spending all your motherfucking time on no goddamn YouTube. Okay? You not to be spending all your motherfucking time on no goddamn YouTube arguing with some next motherfucker of the opposite sex about what? For fucking what? You can sit here in real life and argue with fucking them. Okay? The fuck is you on YouTube arguing with somebody of the opposite sex for if you got my motherfucking spouse? And I'm talking about heterosexual. I'm not talking about, LGBTQTIA. If y'all got the same situation, cool. God bless you. Okay? You included in this. All right? But I'm going to talk about the husband with the wife and the wife with the husband. All right? All right? Because it's one thing I'm not to be doing on here. I'm not to be arguing with no man for longer than maybe 20 minutes on this motherfucker. Okay? I'm really not. No. Why? Because I got a nigga at home I could argue with his ass. All right? Y'all see I'll be fucking flip-floppy and, non-consistent up on this motherfucker because I got a real life man to deal with. Ain't too many back-end conversations for me and all that extra shit. I got a real man to deal with. The fuck I'm doing with this extra shit. Now, if I was monetized and I'm getting paid off this motherfucker, that real life man ain't gonna tell me motherfucking shit. He ain't gonna say shit to me. Okay, how much you bringing in, girl? Go ahead. The only thing that he will say to me is, don't disrespect me out there. Don't be, getting extra flirty and shaking your ass all day or da-da-da-da. Because I'm not that nigga. If that's that type of chick out there to do that, you got the 88, you got all them type of woadies, and they got men's that allow that because they getting paid for that. So that motherfucker gonna be like, yo, as long as I get some money, I don't give a fuck. You find them niggas, right? My man, he's not about that. Don't be shaking your ass and don't disrespect me, bitch. Okay? And I'm for it. All right? But you want a motherfucker. Okay? You want a motherfucker all day, all night. Arguing with women's. All day, all night. To the point where you are so invested arguing with a motherfucking woman that you's gonna dox the bitch. And remember, I don't mean bitch in a negative way. right now. You know what I'm saying? That's New York talk. Really? Nigga, you married. What the fuck are you even bothering for? If she's so nasty and she's so this and she's so that, why the fuck are you spending so much time over here? You got a whole fucking wife over there. If you were single like some of these other creep ass, misogyny ass motherfuckers out here, that'll be a totally different story. But you got a wife. I'm going to give you an example of what the fuck I'm talking about. Victor Moan got a wife, okay? Victor Moan will come on here, flirt with a bitch, all of that, okay? He'll even come on, up on a panel and might beatbox with a bitch. But I guarantee you, Vic ain't beatboxing with a bitch for too long. He might spread that shit out over a couple of months. He might spend about 10 minutes each time talking about that bitch. But he ain't doing too much back and forth. Because knock, knock, knock. When his wife come home and she say, Vic, come here, guess what he doing? He going right the fuck over there. Okay? Don't mistake it. He could sit there, tell this bitch, hey, you beautiful bitch, and boot the babs, and tell the cyber bitches whatever the fuck he want. But I guarantee you, if his wife is looking at him like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? All he got to do is, hey, this is how much money I made on YouTube, baby. Oh, okay, go ahead, nigga. And y'all could not agree with me all the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't see that shit. All right? He don't be up on here as much as these other motherfuckers. Hilarious. I don't give a fuck what he doing. I don't give a fuck if he's sitting there and dog shit and brushing his teeth with the motherfucker. I don't give a damn. The wife is there. The child is there. He's with them too. He spend that time with that lady. Otherwise, you be hearing some other shit. Okay? The fuck? And let's so, you know what? Before I veer off to the next thing, let me finish this right here. So, you know, I came up on Lady Law's panel. I was like, you know, Happy New Year, y'all. And, you know, hug your loved ones. And, you know, I'm cyber hugging y'all, but I ain't cyber hugging no goddamn nanny dog. So he needs to fucking hug his goddamn wife in real life instead of arguing with motherfuckers up on a goddamn panel all fucking day. And yes, he responded, okay, about the Aquarius and Capricorn thing that me and him go through. I get that. But I wasn't in the mood for no responses. I was dealing with a death. I really wasn't in the mood for it. So I calmly said to him, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for that type of talking right now. I'm not there. Let me just say what I say and that's it. Okay? Let it go. Because, you know, motherfuckers is supposed to be reading the chat too. But he said he didn't read the chat. But I did say I ain't in the mood for that shit, bro. I'm dealing with a death. I ain't for it. Now, all Nanny Dogs had to do is say my bad and shut the fuck up. But he didn't do that. He kept yakety yak. So I broke off, you know, broke down, and me and him went back and forth. Okay? All you had to do is shut the fuck up. But, you know, whatever. Right? Whatever. I went about my business. Actually, I came back. I think I blacked out and was like, yo, bring your bitch ass back up here. I'm ready. Yo, I be blacking out. I be going through berserker rages like Wolverine, y'all. Anyway. And I had a little bit of alcohol. 5% alcohol, y'all. That's what that do. So imagine me as a fucking drunkard. It would not be pretty. Yeah. So, you know, that passed. New Year's came. I slept most of the day. When I say most of the day, I literally slept. Uh, that night I went to sleep around 10. New Year's Eve I went to sleep around 10. Excuse me. Woke up at about 9. Sent some New Year's Eve texts. Went back to sleep. Probably did some more a little bit here and there, going to the bathroom. Woke up again by 8 o'clock that night. Nah, I ain't. At some point in time, oh, I guess Buddy Lee's Tuesday, right? Oh yeah, so I cussed out Nanny Dogs on Monday, and then Tuesday was Turn Up Tuesday. That was New Year's Eve, right? Cool. See how much I give a fuck? This is the problem here. That's why I don't like to give specifics sometimes. I be wanting to give specifics, and then I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah, thank God that I'm not sober. I had a spliff. Anywho, Turn Up Tuesday came, and once again, Classic and Nanny and Cosmo, the boyfriend trifecta came through. And yeah, Cosmo, it's still a fuck you for getting Buddy Lee's channel flagged. So yeah, you part of Team Boyfriend. I don't care. Anywho, so they was up there. They find you laughing. So, they was up there and, talking they shit or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, I was popping my shit in the chat because, I was feeling a little bit better about myself. All right. I done seen the family. We done cried. We done drank. We done, bun the split, all them things. Right. So, Nanny came up there for a couple seconds. I don't even remember what the fuck he said, y'all. But I think the thing that got me was that he went in the chat. He was on the panel, went in the chat to say bye. He's going to the Mo 3 sector. Child, who the fuck cares? Nobody give a fuck. Well, nobody give a fuck where you go, man. The fuck? Okay. So, that's what sparked me. That's what activated, my petty. And, I did a little eggy egg type of song on it, the Whitney Houston and shit. Because I think by that time, Classic left the panel too. But Classic didn't make no, exit stage left kind of, I'm leaving and you're going to feel hurt about it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Classic just did, went wherever. So I went up there and I did a song, okay? And I said the song was dedicated to Classic and Nanny Dog. I didn't say Cosmo, but, I think I included him mentally. You should know now, shit. So I sang my song, okay? And I got off the panel. Classic came back, just like I said. He ain't say nothing. Here come this motherfucker Nanny Dog. Madder than a motherfucker, yo. Came back on the panel. Played some ass shit. I heard the motherfucker was talking about me. And this why I'm spawned there. Okay, all that shit. Okay? I was on the floor, child. Woo, I was laughing my ass off, child. That motherfucker. Yo, sometimes if you high enough and you close your eyes and listen to Nanny Dog, he sound like Mushmouth from Fat Albert, okay? And don't drink no alcohol listening to Nanny Dog. He really gonna sound like Mushmouth or whatever that homie name is from Fat Albert. Okay, shit. And then I forgot I was so mad that day on Lady La that I was looking at that motherfucker's avatar and I was like, you Billy Ocean fucking cousin on the fucking mama's side, the fucking looking like a Caribbean queen bitch. I forgot to say that shit. And then I found out that Nanny Dogs was mad because he wasn't put on no poll on the purge. Nigga, I wish I knew that shit. I wish to God I knew that shit because I would have used that shit to dish your ass. Nigga, you spent the whole of 2024 practicing your ass off for the motherfucking purge whenever the fuck it was coming. And then you get on the purge and you still an epic fail. You wasn't even fresh enough to get on the pole, my nigga. Like, what? You probably spent hours and hours and hours and hours on that motherfucker. Because I seen you on there for a couple hours, day 2, bitch. And you still ain't even get on the poll to get a fucking vote, man. At least Classic Lights got on the poll. Clout chasing Lady Law with his two-faced ass. The fuck? You lucky I don't be knowing every goddamn thing, Naggle. Shit. But child, I was laughing, child. That shit was funny than a motherfucker, man. He came up there and played some dumbass shit. You'd been better off, ad-libbing on some shit, sampling some next shit like I did, you dumb bitch. And make sure you give Eggy Egg his credit, goddammit. That's what you were supposed to do. Make up a rap or something, some old blues song, like fucking Billy Bland or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. Ray Charles, some type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even get that together, my nigga. You got problems. Okay? You got problems, friend. But, yeah, that's why he was mad, y'all. So, and you know what? Here's why I really lost respect for Nanny Dogs. We just gonna get to the next navigating through YouTube streets topic. I didn't like Nanny Dogs no more. I didn't respect him no more. Because this motherfucker ended up doxing Wu. Alright? Now, y'all know what a dox is, and it's not like, oh, good question. I get to that. It's not like Wu has not been doxed before. She has. You know what I mean? She really has. People out there know her name. They know where she live, I think. Shit, we know about Larry. So how the fuck, motherfuckers ain't gonna know about what the fuck. I'm sure she's been doxed before. And if she hasn't, y'all let me know. But when Nanny Dogs made it a point to let y'all know that she's homeless, and he went and spoke to this one and that one, and the cousin on the side and the brother and the mama and all this extra shit, to me that's like weird. That's that's the next level of doxing right there. One level of doxing is if you go get public information and use that. But then the next level is you go on to people's relatives and all this other shit to look up people's shit? For what? Like, what did she really do to you? Did she dox you somehow? And if she did, okay, then I'll take my statement back, on how I feel, right? But, I don't dig that shit. Now, Daquan, what's my thoughts on Wu? Wu is a demon, okay? Hello? In my opinion, Wu is a demon. She's a demon of the Mo3 sector, okay? But she's not a demon that I'm like, I can't stand her ass. To me, she's like a J Dunn type of demon. I can tolerate J Dunn. I know who the fuck she is. I know what she's capable of. I know what she's about. I ain't gonna call J Dunn out her name and none of that shit. What the fuck? For what? J Dunn ain't do me shit. Wu ain't do me shit. But, Wu got demonic ways on her. There's a lot of things I don't approve of what Wu do. I'm all for the free Larry movement, you know what I'm saying? She got trauma. She got trauma, yo. She got a lot of shit going on. That's her life, a lot of what she goes through, she puts herself in them situations because, I used to be like that. Everything was defense, defense, defense. I got to be on the defense. You come at me this way, row, row, like a dungeon dragon. You ain't got to do that all the time, you know? And as you get older, you realize that. Now, the problem is people associate motherhood with experience, all right? Which is not a bad thing. That is a normal thing. You are a mother. Now you automatically have a certain type of experience, right? That should mature you to a degree, right? You're not supposed to be a mother of 8 and have the mentality of a 10-year-old. You're not supposed to do that. But it is what it is. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of women out there who go through that shit. So at some point in time, you learn what you're supposed to learn. Okay? Who was mad? Woo? Was Woo on the poll? She wasn't on the poll? Because I heard it was Nanny that got mad that he wasn't on the poll. I could be wrong. Hey, I don't know everything because I wasn't there for the whole purge. But speaking of the purge and going through this doxing thing, right? I was really proud of Aunt T because he was really on that no doxing shit. Okay? I really saluted Aunt T for that and his moderators for that. All right? He said no doxing, he stood on business. They said no kids, and they did their best to stand on business. All right. I wish I could say the same for my girl YouTube cameras, but unfortunately I can't. Okay. So before I get into the YouTube cameras thing, I'm not a fan of doxing, y'all. I think doxing is whack. All right. I'm gonna use that old school word. Once again, I'm going to repeat. If someone doxes you, I cannot judge you if you dox them back. All right? If you fight fire with fire, there's no judgment for you. Okay? None. All right? There are certain doxes that, yes, I do appreciate. Especially if you on Team Pedo, Team R. Kelly type shit. Those are doxes that, hey, thank you for that dox right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want to deal with them type people. But doxing as what doxing is for malicious intent and all that shit, I'm not for it. First of all, I'm not that invested in you. Even if I do know your information, that don't mean I'm going to spill it for fucking what? For what? Unless you was on Team Pedo and all that other shit, Team Rape and all that. Oh, yeah, I might spill it. But I ain't find them motherfuckers yet. Okay, I just found the bullshit artists and some demons here and there. For what? I'm not, nah. You are not that much a part of my life for me to go ahead and do all that. And if you want to do all these evil ass shit just to make me come out of my body to try to dox you, come on, man, that's a waste of energy right there. That's, to me, you just evil as fuck. Like, makes no sense. Okay? I got better things to do. I really do. I can let karma take care of your ass, and that's good enough sometimes. All right? I can cuss you out on a live. We can go back and forth on a panel, all of that. But come on, man. I don't give a fuck where Triple Darkness is at. That nigga's in Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck where he at. I don't give a shit. Wherever he's at, stay the fuck away from me. Why am I going to look for that motherfucker? Huh? Even if I do end up in Brownsville, which I have plenty of times, been in the projects, everything. I'm not looking for no fucking triple darkness. I'm there for what the fuck I'm there for, and then I'm out. Okay? The fuck? For what? There's a couple of motherfuckers on YouTube, they from Brooklyn. You see me looking for their ass? You see me giving a fuck about where they at? I don't give a holy hot fuck. Even if I don't like their ass. Even if I do like their ass, I don't give a hot fuck where they at. And if I did know where they was at, I'm not telling your dumb ass where they at. Because I don't give enough of a fuck in real life. Okay? I don't. I just keep it real with you. I don't. I don't got enough money to pay $10 to look for where the fuck you live. I am way too old to be calling up your mama and your grandma and your cousin over here and all this other shit. Okay? And I done programmed most of my... If you ever find a family member of mine, first of all, you're going to be like, hey, do you know Shree Badley? Who the fuck is that? Even if you say, hey, do you know who Andrea is? They be like, who the fuck is that? Who is that? I don't know that bitch. Who is that? I don't know who the fuck Andrea is. Who is that? The only motherfuckers that you would ever find in this world who would be more than happy to say my government name, they'll look at you and be like, why the fuck do you want to know where she at? Why you? Who the fuck is you? What are you, the police? Fuck wrong with you? No, you don't want to find that crazy bitch. You really don't. I'm not trying to find that crazy bitch. Why am I going to help you find the crazy bitch? She's a crazy bitch. We stays away for a reason, dummy. The fuck are you looking for her for? Like, can you comprehend certain things? No? The fuck? Like, come on now. I done programmed people this way. Ain't nobody gonna want to talk about me for what? To invite what? No, they not for it. Okay? They be like, nah, that bitch do yoga and all kind of other shit. I'm not fucking with her. That bitch got power, Joe. I'm not fucking with that crazy bitch. I don't want that bitch mouth on me. No. I stays away because her mouth too much. What the fuck am I telling you? You want to get cussed? Come on now. Motherfuckers be like, I got kids. I got this. What the fuck do I care what the fuck she's doing? Come on now. Bitch, what? Fuck you mean? That shit is played out. That shit is ridiculous, yo. And I'm really talking about the motherfuckers that'll be like, oh, you don't like me no more. I'm gonna dox you. What? Oh, you said my name, I'm going to dox you. What? What the fuck did they do? Huh? Fuck you mean? That shit is whack. Alright? And a lot of you hypocrite motherfuckers, y'all are whack too. I'll get to that in a second. Alright? Am I good with the doxing part? Because, you know, all this shit fucking connects to each other, but I ain't connecting this shit right. Okay? And I don't give a goddamn either. Not my job to connect this shit right. Okay? I got a couple of jobs, and this ain't one of them, because, bitch, I'm not even monetized no more. Okay? A bitch ain't monetized no more, so I don't give a holy hot fuck. Alright? Alright, this shit is still going. Okay, I just had to make sure. Because it says, orientation is locked. Rotate. I'm not rotating shit. Alright, YouTube? Leave me alone. Anyway. So, moving on from the doxing, I did not write this shit down. So, you know, if I seen here and there and jump back here, oh well. Alright? Now, here's another thing I don't get. Okay? I go into somebody's live, right? And I'll sit in the clouds. I won't drop down because a lot of times I'm working, you know what I'm saying? or I'm doing something else that I can't jump in the chat and say what's up or participate. And or better yet, I'm not a subscriber to their shit, so I'm just listening in. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if I'm not subscribed, that don't mean I don't like your ass. Okay? And even though yeah, that don't mean I don't like your ass. If I don't like your ass, I'm not gonna listen to your shit. Most times I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care about you. So it's like, I'll listen. And a lot of times motherfuckers don't like me, and I ain't got no problems with them. I'll listen. Fuck it, right? So I've been going in certain chats or lives or whatever, and I'll hear motherfuckers be like, oh, I haven't seen you in my chat for a long time, so I got a problem with you because you haven't been here for a while. What? I'm mad because I haven't seen you for a while. What? Now, don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm not talking about the motherfuckers that be in one chat and then go outside of the chat and talk shit about the content creator. I'm not talking about that. All right? Because there'll be motherfuckers that'll come in people's lives and they be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing here? I ain't see you in a while, but I see you in everybody else's room talking shit about me. I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about a motherfucker come in and be like, yo, what's up? And then they're like, yeah, I ain't see you for a while. You ain't see these motherfuckers nowhere for a while. Or you might have seen them, you know, drop in here or dropping over there, or dropping over there, dropping over there. Don't be mad because now they making it their way to you. Motherfuckers got real life. And when I say motherfuckers, I'm talking about me. Okay? Don't be mad at me, goddammit. And the scenarios I'm talking about, nobody said that directly to me. Motherfuckers said this to other people, okay? But I know I do that shit. I'm not going to be in somebody's chat for a while. And then I'll just pop back in like Lucky Charms, right? But that's not because I'm mad at you or something. I mean, it might be, but more than likely it ain't. First thing you should think, a bitch got real life to deal with, okay? Sometimes you come on live when I'm sleeping, shitting, fucking, working, talking to real life shit. I ain't gonna be in there all the motherfucking time, okay? I keep telling y'all on my own motherfucking live that if my man hits me up and he's on his way home, he home, bye bitch, I'm out. Okay, I'm the fuck out of here. Alright? The same thing happens in your motherfucking chat, bitch. A lot of times, you might see me in that type, and then all of a sudden, boop, you don't see Shree no more. Guess what? Shree not there no more. Shree got ding ding in her mouth or some ass shit going on, okay? Something going on. Something got to happen, baby. So don't be mad at me when you don't see me for a long time. That don't mean I don't love you no more. Okay? You will know when it means I don't love you no more. All right? That's why I tell y'all motherfuckers, I'm not a good friend on here. I'm not a good whole bunch of shit on this motherfucker. Because the motherfucker to think I'm the flip-floppiest bitch out. Like, I haven't seen that bitch Shree in my life for months. Yo, it be motherfuckers that don't be up in here all the time. That I wants to be up in here all the time. Right? The motherfuckers, I be going to other people's lives and shit. They be in there. We be fucking crimies in that bitch, okay? They don't come to my live at all. And what, I'm supposed to be mad? Am I supposed to be mad? God damn, I ain't got enough time in real life to be mad at that bullshit right now. I could joke around on it like, bitch, I ain't see you in my live. Da, da, da. Okay, I'll give y'all a perfect example of what the fuck I'm talking about. I done changed my name to Lee a hoe with a chicken leg because I wanted So Bomb to come up on my live and talk to me. So Bomb ain't making it yet. You think I'm mad? No. I should be. And if I want to crack a joke on her, I could act like I am, but truthfully, I'm not. For fucking what? What do I do? Create a new, well, I'm mad at Solo Bomb because I changed my name and everything for her and she never came to my live. Bitch, I'm not even live enough. I'm not on live enough. Bitch, I'm on the motherfucking YouTube live right now. Where's she coming on at? She gonna come in this chat and say hello? And she hadn't even done that. What I'm supposed to do, get mad? Well, I'm upset now. No. If I was on that type of time, I'd be hounding y'all motherfuckers to make me 1,000 with the subscribers. I'd be like, I'm only at 825. Why the fuck I'm not at 1,000? Bitch, I don't care. I don't give a hot fuck. If I see So Bomb in the motherfucking YouTube streets and I say what's goody So Bomb, as long as So Bomb say what's goody back, I'm good. Okay? All that extra shit, it really don't matter to me. I'm not to be feeling no way. There's a lot of motherfuckers don't come in my live no more. And sometimes they don't even speak to me in a motherfucking chat. Listen, it's a handful of motherfuckers that if they don't talk to me, I'm gonna feel away. A handful of you. I guarantee it's only a handful. Okay? And with that handful, you know why it's only a handful? Because if they don't talk to me no more, I'm gonna ask them motherfuckers, why you talking to me? Hey? Why you not talking to me, bitch? Hey, Negro. What the fuck going on? Why you not? Why? Hey, Larry. Hey, Larry. Are you gonna talk to me today? Hey? Hey? Oh, okay. Motherfucker. Right. Okay? Okay. I think I covered that one. I think that's covered. Is that covered? I think so. Okay. So, there's another thing I want to talk about while navigating through these motherfucking YouTube streets. I kind of touched on it earlier, but I want to touch on it again because, you know, Lord, I have many opportunities to be an instigating type of troll. I have plenty of them. Not even based off of, somebody talking to me on a back end, giving me tea or whatever, but just based off of shit that I see. I could be the most instigating ass troll, but you know what? I'm not going to do that dumbass shit. I'm really not. Because sometimes when you instigate certain things, you're just feeding the demons, okay? Yeah. So I'll say this in this way, all right? And like I said, I don't know people's situations. I don't business no Pullman Peen issues too much, right? We get to a Pullman Peen issue later because that's beef sector shit. But it's been 2 times in 2 different sectors that I pretty much heard women say that they talk to married men every day. Hey, Vampy. I already told y'all how I move on here with my real life dude and how most people move on here with a real life person in their life. Unless they making money on here, that real life person is going to have a really hard time trying to understand why the fuck you are on here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Unless they're cheating on you and they don't give a fuck about you. Okay? They're using you for something. And they really don't give a fuck as long as they get what the fuck they want. Right? Right. So with that being said, I'm not going to be talking to no married man every day. The only way I'm going to talk to a married man every day is if my father is married or my brother is married. And when my brother was married, I did not talk to him every day. I would talk to my nieces and nephews every day, but I wasn't talking to my brother or his wife every day. Okay? I'm not talking to no married man every fucking day. We can be cool, okay? We can be cool. Every once in a blue. What up? What up, Shree? What up, married dude? How you feeling? How's your wife? How's your kid? Who they at? Yeah. Every day? No. Even the secretary don't deal with the motherfucking boss every day unless they fucking. Okay? The fuck? I don't give a fuck if you married or you single. You should not be talking to no married ass opposite sex motherfucker every day. Because I believe in karma, y'all. I really do. I would not, if I got my husband and shit, I know he's talking to some random cyber bitch every fucking day. What? Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking stupid? Who is this bitch? I've been with you how many years? We are married, my nigga, and you just picked this random cyber bitch up off the street and now y'all talking every goddamn day? Now, like I said, I don't know certain niggas' status now, right? They could be single, divorced, legally separate, all kinds of shit. I don't know that because I don't be up under people's bed with my hand up in the air trying to fill up on asses. I'm not doing that. But what I do know is the last status that I knew they had, them niggas is married. Hello. I'm not talking to no married nigga every day. I don't give a fuck if it's a cyber nigga or a real life nigga. Okay? Because sooner than later, that wife might come looking for me. Who the fuck is you talking to my husband every motherfucking day? And you ain't talking to me? I don't know who the fuck you is. And even if I knew who the bitch was, why are you talking to my man every fucking day? Because that takes away from me spending time with my nigga every day. Hello? He's mine. I don't share. The fuck? I do not share, bitch. I'm that nigga. Okay? Shit, I be having problems with motherfuckers in real life, okay? I went to the Walmart with my dude, and you know the motherfuckers that be checking the receipts and shit, and she called my dude baby. And I was standing there the whole time, she acting like I wasn't there, right? So she was like, all right, baby. And I looked at her, and when she got to look at me, I said, hey, be careful now. Be the fuck careful, okay? This nigga ain't walking in here by his motherfucking self, bitch, and you know that you fucking sink me. Don't make me jap you in your motherfucking mouth up at your workplace, bitch. Don't get too fucking friendly here. That ain't the type of customer service you should be giving anybody. Because I will rock you, bitch. Now, I didn't say that. But all I had to do was give the look and say, be careful now. And she was like, oh, my bad. Yeah. Get it together, bitch. And I wasn't going to yell at him because he didn't invite that, all right? He was minding his own motherfucking business. And she decided to go out her way to talk to my dude. Okay? So I had to address that bitch. He didn't even know what the fuck happened until after we got outside and I told his ass. Okay? Fuck out of here. I don't play that shit in real life, bitch. And he was like, oh, she was probably just joking. Fuck, ha, hell, nigga. Don't joke with me. Fuck that. I don't accept that joke. And what could he say to me? Nothing. Okay, facts. Because why? Why did he shut up? Because if the shit was the other way around and I'm minding my motherfucking business and some creep ass man went out of his way to call me baby or some other shit, whether this nigga's behind me, next to me, or in front of me, he will turn around, look at that man, and be like, yo, watch him out. I know my woman look good, but the fuck? I'm here, nigga. The fuck? Me. I better get this shit together. And I don't know if y'all know, but my man be listening to my shit. When I don't need him to listen to my shit, he listens to my shit. Okay? A lot of times he don't be listening no more because he don't want to get to know, because he don't understand certain things. You know what I mean? He don't understand me talking to these niggas about sex and all. You don't understand that shit. Like, who the fuck is them? They not real. He don't even want me having sex conversation with real niggas. You know, if I could help it. All right, that's just what the fuck it is. Yeah, Octavius, we're gonna talk about your namesake in a minute. All right, them is the poom and peen problems that I want to talk about. All right. So yeah, you know, it's fucking crazy. All right. Oh, but let me jump back to the no doxing, no kids thing, because I said it was pretty successful for Auntie and the Purge, but it's not so successful for YouTube cameras right now. I'm a moderator for YouTube cameras. Shout out to her. Look her up. YouTube cameras. I'm not. Listen, on this YouTube live, I'm not trying to type nothing. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. Well, maybe I can. But y'all look up YouTube cameras, okay? Come on now. Y'all know how to do it. But let me explain what's going on with her. And this is me just, you know what I'm saying, jumping in, catching a recap here, there, being in the clouds and all that. So, YouTube cameras has also been on the type of time where she doesn't want doxing on her panels and she doesn't want anybody talking about kids, okay? And it's kind of gotten her in some kerfuffles. I don't even want to use that word, but they get her into some kerfuffles because, one, you just basically shut Jay Dunn down, okay? Completely. This is why I call Jay Dunn a demon, because Jay Dunn is not beyond talking about people's kids, doxing, or doing whatever she needs to do to get her point across. You know what I mean? Call that a demon, okay? She will do it, and she will do it on your panel. She'll do it on her live and your panel too. When you do that, you're basically telling Jay Dunn she can't be her no more. She can't talk about people like this. She can't say that. And there's a lot of people out there like that, you know what I'm saying, on these YouTube streets. So, Jay Dunn felt the way, and then Ness felt the way, because as soon as YouTube cameras said no doxing, no talking about kids, Jay Dunn made a comment about Ness's child, and Ness felt the way about that because YouTube cameras didn't catch it quick enough, or, whatever the case may be. But I'll let you know, YouTube cameras caught something, flipped on all of them, and shut down the live. Okay? Because I guess she realized, they was trying to play her out. They was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, be like, she full of shit. So, she ended up cussing people out. So her and Ness have been going back and forth. And apparently Diamond Dory was involved in that as well, okay? And when I say involved, she was on the panel with Jay Dunn on the initial live with YouTube cameras, trying to back Jay Dunn up, like, oh, people dox, it's the beef sector, people do this, it's the beef sector, anything goes. And then it became she's not beef sector and da-da and all this extra shit. And now people have problems with YouTube cameras. I was listening to her live this morning, and she was going back and forth with Dory. Get this. It was Dory, XYZ, Tulsa, Ken Nola, and they were all on YouTube cameras channel live, talking they talk. And all of a sudden, Jay Dunn comes up there and is like, okay. And it's like, exactly, Daquan, you're right about that. If you're going to have panels like that, your attention has to be fully on that panel because you don't know what the fuck going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You go use the bathroom or go get you some apple juice. It only take 0.2 seconds for it to go from sugar to shit. All right? You're right about that. So Jay Dunn comes up on the panel all of a sudden. It's like, see, they talking about kids. They talking about kids. And you told me that I can't talk about kids. Da 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 da. So if I come up on your panel from here on out, don't say nothing. She typed that in the chat. Okay? But in this situation that they were referring to, it's one of those gray area type of situation. Yeah, Daquan, you got a good point. Okay? I believe that as well. But this is where the gray area comes in, okay? Because, first of all, let me say this. If you're going to recap something, I'm not talking about YouTube cameras recapping what happened or me recapping what happened. I'm talking about people who's in a certain situation recalling what actually happened. They were actually there. Okay? When you're dealing with that type of recall, if you weren't there, the best thing you could do is shut the fuck up and mind your goddamn business. Okay? Because I'm going to let you know right now. Let me get into this situation here, what the fuck was going on. So, what I gathered was the reason why Dory was backing up Jay Dunn in that whole, that no doxing and no talking about kids is kind of bogus, is because she's going back and forth with Kiki and Octavius Prime. Shout out to Octavius Prime, because he helped me to remember what the fuck, right? It's a weird and sordid story. It's on some single white female type of shit, okay? When you listen to the backstory and all of this and all that, girl. Let me tell you about the Daquan. I'm about to get to that, okay? I'm about to get to that, because shout out to Pizarro. She put it in perspective for me, okay? Because I heard, oh shoot, I can't stand it when I get holes in my sock. I heard that too today, right? I heard that he was talking shit about her. Okay, and that's how she found out that they wasn't together no more, whatever the fuck the case may be, right? Because she did a live and that was the title of her live. I heard Octavius was talking about me or some ass shit like this. Now, Pizarro I'll get to why Pizarro put it in perspective, but, I kind of want to do it in some sort of chronological order so that, the people understand where I'm coming from with YouTube cameras panel, okay? And the whole mind your fucking business. All right? So, apparently, Kiki has a baby father, okay? And Kiki's baby father is now with Diamond Dory. All right? To this day. And there's a whole thing about whether excuse me, Kiki and Dory knew each other before Dory got with Kiki's baby daddy. Dory presently says that Kiki is stalking her, but people are questioning whether Dory stalked her first, right? If Dory knew that she had a man and Dory went to find the man and make him her real life man or whatever the fuck, right? On some real single white female type of shit. And while they were on YouTube cameras live talking about it this morning, apparently Kenola came up, right? Because when all of this was going on, this was when Kiki the girl and Kiki the guy, also known as Kenola, was beefing with each other, okay? So Kenola was saying to YouTube cameras in the chat that a lot of information that he got about Kiki came from Dory, all right? So here comes this demon ass motherfucker XYZ. He comes up on the panel now and says to Kenola, well, this happened like this. Where the fuck was XYZ at 2-3 years ago? We were pushing him out of the black sector and he was just jumping into the 5A aspect of the B sector. So you weren't there, my nigga. You weren't there in the earlies to know whether Kiki and Dory was chilling, whether they wasn't chilling, or you weren't there. Kenola was there. So who the fuck are you? Because he was like, oh, it happened like this. And Kenola was like, no, it didn't. And he got the nerve to tell Kenola, you wrong. Nigga, you weren't there. Mind your business. The fuck is wrong with you? And Kenola was just like, you know what, nigga, you go ahead. Okay? Because I'm sure Kenola's smart enough to realize in the chat, like, the chat was like, what the fuck does this? And you know me, what does this demon nigga know about anything? What the fuck y'all got going on? How he gonna tell a nigga that was right there, involved directly in the shit, right now telling you that he got the tea from Dory, da da da? He not gonna know what the fuck. I'm gonna believe him before I believe your demon ass. Fuck out of here. What the fuck? Get the fuck off the panel, nigga. And then he want to go on and on and on talking to Dory about, ain't this true, ain't this true? The fuck does it matter if it's true? We don't give a fuck about you, whether you know the truth or not. Go on your panel and talk that extra shit. And tell them I told you so later. The fuck? You ain't got nothing to do with this, my nigga. Go over there. The fuck? Go back to the fucking phantom zone, my nigga, because that's where you was in the heat of this bullshit. You was in a fucking phantom zone like Zod and the rest of them, waiting for somebody to break the fucking glass so you could jump back the fuck out. Because you was in limbo between the beef and the black sector, and we sure didn't want your ass. So no, you was not knowing enough. Not that much. I don't give a fuck who told you what. Let them niggas come up there and say what the fuck ever. Not you. Mind your business, nigga. And then Queen Tulsa came up there. And I guarantee you, I don't have no problems with Queen Tulsa. But today was the day I see why a lot of people don't like that motherfucker right there. Okay? Because here come Tulsa want to instigate and want to try to steer Dory off a YouTube camera panel. Well, girl, come to my live because we going to do it like this. Bitch, what? You mind your business too. Where the fuck was you when this shit was going on? You wasn't there. You wasn't involved like that. Get the fuck out too. Mind your business too. All these demon ass motherfuckers. Get these demon niggas out of here. The only demon that should be up there is fucking Dory. And Kenola. The fuck? Fuck you mean? That shit don't make no goddamn sense to me. Okay? It really don't. Let me see something. Almost time for me to get the fuck off of here. Okay? Shit. Yeah, man. I was like, God damn, why y'all niggas can't mind y'all business? Okay? Damn. Anyway, I heard the night before Dory came up there talking shit. Kiki came up there on Pizarro's and cussed the girl out and bow bow bow. So they was talking on YouTube cameras about Kiki's daughter. Kiki's daughter is 18 or 19 years old. So the whole contention was whether Kiki's daughter is still a child or not. Okay? I'll tell you this much. In the 80s and 90s, you 18, get the fuck out. You an adult. Okay? That might not be the case now. Okay? Federally, 21 is the age of drinking. States can do what the fuck they please. Okay? So that's a gray area. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about them gray areas. Because when it comes to kids, there's a gray area, right? And a huge gray area. To me, talking about kids has a bigger gray area than doxing. Because a lot of times, you're not talking about a child, you're talking about somebody's parenting, right? And to me, if somebody's not a good parent, you could talk about that all day because that goes to their character. That has nothing to do with that child, right? And there's a way that you can phrase certain things where it's clear that you're talking about somebody's parenting, not exactly someone's child, okay? And I'm going to give you a good example of the gray area, all right? The K-Fits, the Reeds, the Uppities. I'm sure there are more people throughout all of the sectors who are in these types of situations, okay? And let me explain. These women have children who have disabilities, okay? I don't like to call autism a disability because it's a spectrum, you know what I mean? But some children have really severe autism to the point where they can't function as well as other children who are on a certain spectrum of autism. So I'm going to use autism as an example. There's also cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, you know, different things that are going on with children, right? And they're in this situation. So when you talk about their parenting skills, right, because they have these children who are considered protected class, let me say that, because you know you might not want to use the word disabled. I'll say protected class. If you have a child that's in a protective class and you talk about their parenting, a part of that will go to the child, right? Because now it's that extra added flavor, like sazon, right? You already got a child that is protected class, and now you still a bad mother. You a bad mother on top of that. Da-ra-ra, right? Somebody with a whole bunch of kids, I'm not talking about the kids, I'm just talking about the fact that your pussy is loosey-goosey because you got 8 kids and you still acting a holy high fool. Somebody could twist that into you talk about my kids. I'm not talking about your kids, I'm talking about you. But the fact that I said, hey, you got 8 kids, somebody would be like, oh, that's a doc, Shree. Da-da-da, Shree. Yeah. So look at these gray areas right now. You gotta really phrase shit in a way for a motherfucker to be like, okay, I'm talking about your parenting skills. Okay? I'm not talking about your child. Here's another gray area. Because I heard this as a diss before. And when I was 20 or 30 years old, I probably would have said that myself. But nowadays, I'm not gonna say no shit like that. A motherfucker will look at somebody and be like, yo, your kid is fucked up because of you. And that ain't always the case. Okay? First of all, if you can prove that a mother's actions led to the child being a certain way, that's one thing. That's kind of a dox right there, too, right? But a lot of people dox themselves. Gray area. A lot of people dox themselves, and people weaponize them doxing themselves, and they'll be like, oh, they dox me. No, you dox yourself. They're just weaponizing what you said. All right? So that's one way that somebody could take what the fuck you say. Hey, I used to drink a lot, so I had a child with fetal alcohol syndrome. That's an example. Somebody could take that and use that against you and say, because of you, your child got fucked up. Right? Are we talking about kids? Or are we talking about something else? It's a lot of gray areas, y'all. A lot of gray areas. Hell yeah, some people, but see, Daquan, some people will take it the wrong way on purpose because all they want to do is start something. Another reason why I would call J Dunn a demon, because J Dunn can twist your words to anything that she wants it to make it. You know what I mean? One thing I learned about J Dunn, don't call her a liar, because then she'll dox you, rocks you, socks you. She'll do everything in the book to get back at you because you called her a liar. All right. So, even if you didn't call her a liar, but you said something and it wasn't like 100% truth exactly to the T or to her truth that she would like it, she's ready to get your ass and do the most, right? Some people are like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like that. And, on the flip side of that, some people know what the fuck they're doing. They want to test your boundaries. They really want to take you out your body. So as soon as you say certain things like, oh, I'm not for this, they're going to try to make it so that you do it or you allow them to do it. And that's for content creators, okay? Fuck a content creator. That's one of the purpose of motherfucking trolls. Period. Okay? I guarantee you say something, it's a troll out there going to try to make you look different, act different, be different. That's why I sit here and tell y'all I ain't shit. Okay? I ain't shit, y'all. I'm capable of any and every goddamn thing. I'm far from perfect. Okay? I can be the idiot. I can be wrong. I can be this, that, all kinds of shit. I can be that bitch over there, that bitch over here, all that shit. I'm capable of each and every single goddamn thing. What are you trolling me to try to do the opposite of what? If I'm capable of doing it all, but I choose not to. And when I choose to do it, so what? Told you I'm capable. Right? Right. So that's where that's at for me. All right? I ain't for that. Now, let's get back to the Pullman the Peen issue because Daquan was good enough to bring up that he broke up with her, right? And, like I said, I went to her live and, the title, oh, he was talking about me, but why? And then when I was in Pizarro's live, I come to find out that last night, she ended up calling all kinds of family members on the baby daddy side of the family She was calling all kinds of his family members, even twice, talking about this and that, and then trying to make a point that she's a better woman than Dory is, or to see if they knew who Dory was or anything like that. What man do you think is going to tolerate some shit like that? Huh? If you don't give a fuck about this man no more, and this is what Pizza said, and I agree with Pizza 100%. If you don't give a fuck about this man no more, why are you calling his family members to compare yourself to Dory or to see that they even know Dory? Why are you giving Dory that fucking satisfaction? Why? Because to your man, it's going to look like you still care about that nigga. Ain't nobody going to connect you trying to get back at Dory. Why should you give enough of a fuck? If you're in a happy relationship over here, that should be enough. That is power enough, homegirl. You don't need to do nothing else. You need to say nothing else, do nothing else, none of that shit. If you don't want nothing more to do with this man, and the only thing that fucked up that he's doing is not to you but your daughter, the only person that should have a problem is the daughter. And you got a man, who gives a fuck about that nigga? Okay? I'm not calling none of his family members for nothing. For what? To prove what to Dory? Oh, I'm a better woman than Dory? For who? For him? You don't need to contact them or him or none of that shit to prove that you're a better woman than Dory. Live your fucking life with the dude that you got over there. That's how you prove that you're a better woman than goddamn Dory. You dumbass bitch. And I don't know Kiki or none of that, but that's some dumb fucking shit. And I'm going to call her a dumbass bitch for that. Because I don't blame Octavius, whatever his name is, to feel the way he feels. Like, clearly you like this man more than you do me. You don't love me. Fuck you mean? And yeah, it's commendable that you don't want to talk nothing crazy about me, but you don't have to talk nothing crazy about me. You done did this shit over here to prove that you give more of a fuck about that dude that's with Dory. So what's the point of me? That's some real life shit. That's not even cyber shit. That's real life shit. Hello? Fuck is wrong with you? And I'm going to tell y'all what I typed in YouTube Camera's chat. The only one that I feel bad for is the daughter. I don't give a fuck how old she is. I don't give a fuck if she's 8. I don't give a fuck if she's 28. I feel bad for that daughter. Because when all this bullshit was going around online, Kiki was a fucking drunk. Okay? And from what I heard that she did last night, she was drunk again. Okay? Because that sounds like some drunk shit. And Dory, I don't know what kind of drug she was on, because this morning she sounded like she had a stroke, and then fucking Pizarro was like she had a seizure or some ass shit. She ended up in the hospital because she had a seizure or some dumb ass shit. None of them should be on this shit. You know what, Daquan? I had a feeling that Shorty wouldn't like Octavius on The Purge neither. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Octavius had a chance to win money. And she's a content creator too, so she should understand that. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side of that, that's one aspect of it she should understand in a cyber way, right, Daquan? Because she probably did feel a way about him on The Purge, and I'm talking about him fucking with her and this and that and all that. Because basically the diss for him on The Purge was, you riding off this chick coattails. You wasn't shit until you got with this chick. Because Rob Rack ain't do it for you, and Tracy ain't do it for you, Empress Janet ain't do it for you, and I think Saida ain't do it for you. But Kiki did. Now remember, I wasn't there for the whole purge, But from what little bit I did listen to that motherfucker was getting at him, that was the gist of it. Okay? Right. Right, Daquan. And that's another thing. If I'm a real life dude, right? Well, fuck it. Fuck being a real life dude. I'm a real life chick. Right? This is real life we talking about. Not on YouTube bullshit. And I know you are alcoholic and you doing all this shit. And I help you get back on the good foot. It's not like I want you to give me accolades and shit. You know, oh, I owe this to you. I owe a debt of gratitude to you. No, fuck that. I owe a debt of gratitude to your fucking self. Why are you going back to the bullshit? If I'm with you and I helped you get off the fucking drinking, I helped you get on a good foot, why is it so easy for you to slide back? Unless you've been wanting to slide back. Don't do this shit for me no more. Do it for your motherfucking self. Do it for your child. And that's not talking about kids, nigga. You know the child is hurting. The child ain't hurting just because of him. Child hurting because of you too. You ain't think the child was hurt when you was getting drunk, coming on YouTube, acting the fucking fool? And then the child had to come up here and be the voice of reason for all y'all motherfuckers? Come on now. I don't give a fuck what her age is. I feel for her. Come on, I've been through shit like that before. All y'all is to blame. All y'all adults is to blame. Because y'all supposed to be more adults than her. The fuck? Anyway. So yeah. That's where I am with that. I don't, listen. They can get back together right now for all I know and all I care. They could. I don't know, I don't care. But the only thing I would say about him is, I understand what she did was on a public YouTube platform. I understand that. So your retaliation was on a YouTube platform. I get that. But not only did y'all motherfuckers meet, y'all spent real time together. Y'all was supposedly in a real life relationship. And if y'all was in a real life relationship, and I mean like real feelings and emotions were involved, y'all should have a private fucking conversation. Octavius, you should have had a private conversation with her. Because if she's doing all kinds of bullshit last night, right? Why you ain't calling and be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck are you doing? Maybe he did try to do that and she ignored him. Right? That could happen like that. Could happen like that. I don't know. But this is what I'm saying, like, dude. Y'all need to have a private conversation. If this shit was real, have a private conversation at some point. And then, you know, y'all really fucked up, whatever, I get it. But it got to be more than you go on YouTube and I go on YouTube. Because even if you go on YouTube and I go on YouTube, I'm gonna probably fucking cuss your ass the fuck out. Or take a trip to find your ass. Especially if it's a couple years, we in love and shit, and we done seen each other and blah, blah, blah. Well, Daquan, you know it's gonna be the talk of the YouTube streets. What else is it gonna fucking be? Shit, I'm talking about it, and I should be talking about my goddamn birthday. Hey! Okay? And thank y'all for hitting that like. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hitting the like. I don't know if I got any goddamn new subscribers. I really don't care. But thank you everybody that done came up in here so far. I will shout y'all out before I get out of here. Because I am going to get out of here soon. Because now I'm like, where this motherfucker at? Because I'm looking. And my battery is dying on my phone. Okay? So yeah. Yeah, so I don't know where it's at now. I really don't. I don't know where they at now. I don't care. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. 2025 might not be your year of no doxing. Daquan, I don't know what the best outcome is for them too because love is unpredictable. Okay, Daquan? Love is unpredictable as fuck. All right? If they are really in love with each other and that shit is real, on some real life shit, I can't predict the outcome of them motherfuckers because love is unpredictable as fuck. I've been with my dude for 25 years. On and off. On and off. Okay? There's a lot of people that'll probably say the best outcome for me and my dude is we shouldn't be together. But guess what? We together. And the best outcome for me is being with his ass, and I guess the best outcome for him is the same ass shit, because we still here. Okay? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Right? So, yeah. When motherfuckers is really in love, you cannot predict what the fuck they outcome to be. Okay? Do you think that Kiki was gonna predict the outcome that a fucking cyber bitch was gonna end up with her real life baby daddy and they be in the same goddamn sector? Did you think that Shorty would realize that that's an outcome for her ass? Whether Dory stalked the dude or not? Huh? Ain't that they got a whole child? Ain't there supposed to be some love? The fuck? I don't know what the fuck that is, child. Love is like life and death. You can't predict none of that shit. Okay? Just like, and you know what? That's gonna be the end of the fucking live right there, Daquan. I thank you so much. You the best thing since sliced bread, bro. Okay? Because just like death is unpredictable as fuck, life is unpredictable as fuck, love is unpredictable as fuck. Okay? You don't know when you're gonna die. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna do when you really love somebody, even being in love with somebody. And life has so many twists and turns in it, you can't predict the future. And at the same time, you can't predict the future. You're not supposed to base your life on the past. The hardest thing for a human being to do in terms of life is to live in the present moment. Even me. You know, I still live partially in the past and I get worried about the future and all of this and the fact that I'm in my head having about fears about mortality and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not living in the present moment. That's one of the hardest things for a human being to do. Live their ass in the present moment. Nah, we stuck in the past. We stuck in the future. A future we don't even know what the fuck it is. Got a little bit yogic on y'all. But yeah. If 2025 is going to be anything, let it be the year of accountability and acceptance. Non-attachment is hard as fuck. Discernment seems like an illusion. Seems like a buzzword that gets popular every so often, you know? Fuck discernment. A lot of you ain't gonna get it. And y'all are so jaded on what the fuck it really looks like that it's not it. People like, I got discernment. No, when the discernment suits you, that's what the fuck you got. Discernment is not something that suits you. Love is not something that suits you. Okay? Life is not something that suits you. Just because everything is in agreement with what the fuck you want, that's not exactly a good life. Okay? A lot of people on here get upset with other folks because they didn't agree with them. I hate you. I'm going to dot you because you didn't agree with me. What? I hate you. I'm going to troll you because you don't agree with me. I'm mad at you because you don't come in my chat every day like a minion should. What? What are we doing? Not everything is there for you. Okay? Not everybody going to like you. Not everybody's going to dislike you. Okay? Not everybody gives a fuck. Okay? You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be aware. All that fly shit, but a lot of people nowadays try to shift narratives to fit them. That's not how real life works. Everybody has a different perspective. Their truth is different from yours. Some people lie. Some people got truisms and float through that. All kinds of shit, man. You don't have to trust anybody else but trust yourself, motherfucker. Be clear in what the fuck it is. If you're not going to trust nobody, then don't trust nobody, because nobody includes yourself. Hold your words accountable, goddammit. If you can't hold your heart accountable or your actions accountable, hold your words accountable, right? Hindsight and foresight somewhere. You ain't got no common sense. You can't buy that motherfucker. Mimic somebody, okay? Learn somehow. Get through the veils, because there's a lot of veils out here. All right? It's a lot of fucking veils that y'all are allowing yourselves to put over your eyes. It's a lot of wool that y'all want pulled over your eyes. For real. And that's what's getting me. Y'all really want the wool to be pulled over your fucking eyes. Y'all don't want to open up your eyes and see shit. It's like fucking they made the fucking They Live glasses. Roddy Piper put them on. They made contacts for the bitch and you still want to throw them away. The fuck? Put them bitches on. Okay? Please. Anyway, that's it for me. I got it. He's almost 2 hours on here, and I done talked enough. So big up to the people that came through. I appreciate you so much, Daquan, Lady La, let me see, Vampit, Miss Raz, Regis, Joe number 1. All right, Room Shake came here. All the regular people I know, BAT, Toquito, Emmy, VK, yep, big up to y'all. Thank y'all for coming. People in my bushes, I thank you for coming as well, whether you like me or not. I don't give a holy high fuck. Oh yeah, there is one more thing I want to say. Just when you think that someone gives that much a fuck about you to do X, Y, and Z, they really don't. I'm going to be general with that one. I'm going to be subliminal with that one, because there's a lot of situations that statement applies to. When you think that someone gives the most of a fuck about you, actually they don't. They really don't. And if you don't give a fuck, stop talking about them. Okay? Try it. Otherwise, it's clout chase. Okay? And I'm going to utilize that for my motherfucking self as well. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a good night. Peace.